Welcome to the Life's Necessities and Luxuries radio show. Today our host, Dawn Marie Mutel, your life's commodities broker, will bring you fashion, beauty tips, business acumen, teach you where to find the life's greatest necessities and the finest luxuries. Now, here's Dawn Marie.
Hey, my lifers, it's Dawn Marie Mutel, and welcome back to another episode of Life's Necessities and Luxuries. Today, we are going to cover a necessity, and that is taking care of our temples, as they say in the Bible, our bodies. Yes, they are so important because they get us from where we need to go every day, and if we don't take care of them, we know what can happen, right? And the results will not be good. So what are you doing right now that's going to benefit your body? Not just your body, but also your mind and your spirit, because they're all connected. So if you find that you're not exercising or you're not walking and you're not moving your body, you may be feeling maybe a little bit more irritable or cranky or just stressed out and you don't know what to do with yourself, right? Because I know when I don't work out, if I let a few weeks go by, I feel really horrible and I feel very agitated and very stressed out. And I find myself in a really bad mood. Have you ever gone there? Have you ever done that? And then even if you just go for a walk, you'll feel so much better because you get to clear out your head, you get to get some fresh air in your lungs, and just taking a few minutes a day. I'm not saying you need to go travel to the gym and you need to spend an hour there or 2 hours of your time and all that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about a few minutes a day. So even if it's just 15 minutes that you take out of your day to just spend the time for yourself to nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit, it can really go a long way. Or maybe it's as simple as if you can't go for a walk outside, maybe you find the mall and you go before it opens. And I see a lot of women walking around there because sometimes here in Florida it gets too hot in the summertime. So they will take it indoors to the mall and they'll just do a few laps around the mall, and that comes out to a few miles a day. And if you have a buddy or friends to go with you in the mall, I do see these moms with their strollers and they jog through the mall before the mall opens on Saturday mornings and sometimes during the week. And it's just great to see them doing that because the kids are bonding with the other kids and they're also seeing that their mom is exercising. So I think at an early age, it imprints it on them that it's important to take care of your body because we only have one. And we can't trade it in for another model, you know what I'm saying? So what else can you do to just spend a few minutes of quality time that's going to nurture your spirit and nurture your body so that you can just keep going on through the week? Because, we all got a lot of stress going on in our lives every day, and it seems to be getting worse. It's not getting any better. I thought as I would get older, my stress would be less, but that's the furthest from the truth because every day it's even more stressful for me. And the more I take on, the more stressed out I get, right? So I've had to find different ways to just kind of keep a balance because if I don't, things spiral out of control and then poof, I'm in a bad mood, I'm irritable, I'm not feeling well, my digestive system isn't doing so great. And I could get headaches and migraines and my body hurts more. And at the end of the day, it's really not worth it. So if I just take a few minutes a day, whether I meditate for a few minutes and then just go for a little walk, or if I take the stairs, if I'm going to be working in an office building, I could take the stairs or just walk around the building a few times throughout the day so that I'm just not sitting. I found when I'm sitting all day, my hips start to hurt me, my lower back starts to bother me, and it's really no fun if you're in pain, right? Because then if you're in pain, you're not going to be in a good mood. And if you're not in a good mood, people don't want to be around you. So you want to make sure that you can keep an even keel. And sometimes that means that we have to do these extra little things that we really don't want to do necessarily, but we know once we do them, we're going to feel better in the end. So what can you do starting today or tomorrow, depending on what time you're listening to this, that's going to help propel you to keeping your body in tip-top shape? And it also includes not just movement, but the things that we put in our bodies. Now, I notice that when I hang out with my boyfriend, I might drink a soft drink or two, which I had stopped drinking soft drinks many years ago, but now I found myself, because he drinks them, I may have one. They do taste great, but there's so much sugar in there. And if you're looking for a great book on sugar and ways to help you battle the sugar addiction, because sugar is an addiction, and most of us don't realize that we get addicted to sugar, because when we're starting off as young kids, we are eating sugar. And then what happens as we get older, right? We crave that sugar. We want sugar. And if you notice the labels, I don't know if you look at your labels when you shop, but it's really important to start reading those labels. You'll be shocked to see how much sugar is inside of everything we seem to buy off the shelf. Even in our fruit juices, you're thinking that, oh, I'm going to have some fruit juice, right? I'm going to drink something healthy. You turn around and there's 29 grams of sugar. And there's this woman I follow, her name is JJ, and she's got a book that I will link in my show notes so you can check it out. But she once showed us what 29 grams of sugar looks like. And it's pretty freaking scary, the mounds of sugar that 29 grams of sugar contain. And that's just in one product. So think about all the products you have throughout a day, throughout a week, that contain sugar. And so what I'm trying to do for myself to just lessen some of that sugar intake is to just, if I still want to have sugary things that are sweet, I just try to go for something that's more natural. So I'll have a piece of fruit, a banana, and bananas have potassium, right, which we need for our body. Or I'll just have grapes or something that's still sweet that can satisfy that sweet craving. But it's just, to me, if it's natural, then I feel like our bodies can handle it better than some processed refined sugar that we know is horrible for us. But please stay away from any kind of sugar substitutes that are like sweet and lows or, those fake ones, because they can wreak havoc and they can cause cancer, and there's just no good things that can come out of that. So if you want, you can try stevia. They have it in liquid form. They actually have it in packet form now. But stevia, you just need a little because it goes a long way, and it will help you start to battle that sugar craving, because sugar also wreaks havoc on your skin. And I talk more about this in the book, in the 151 Secrets, because working with Clinique, I studied all of the topics on skincare that I possibly could while I was there for the 3 years that I worked for them. And then when I worked at the counter after that, I still kept studying. And I've been studying skincare and skin concerns for a really long time. And sugar does wreak havoc on the skin. So if you find that you're breaking out, or maybe you're getting more fine lines than you'd like, stay away from some of the sugar. After a few weeks, you'll start to see a difference in your skin. And also, while you're at it, drink more water, because we're made up of 60% of water. And if we're not drinking, it's supposed to be so many ounces per weight. So let's say you're like 150 pounds, then I think you're supposed to have 75 ounces of water a day. Now, that's a lot of water, but that's what they're saying that we're supposed to do. Now, I know I fall prey to not drinking as much as I want to. Most people don't like to drink water, and I get it because, it's tasteless. There's really nothing to it. So what I like to do is doctor it up and make it pretty. So maybe throw in some sliced cucumbers or sliced lemon or lime or even strawberries or grapes, Just throw something in there, whatever rocks your boat. Get a pretty glass, keep it on your desk, a little pitcher of water, and it goes a long way throughout the day. And you'll start to feel better too, and you won't be eating as much because it will help to keep you full and satisfied in between meals so that you're not starving and ravenous and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And then you go to a vending machine at the office and you grab a bag of chips, which is going to be loaded with sodium, which can blow you up and bloat you. And that's not good either, because between the salt and the sugar, it's just crazy. So those are just a couple of the things that I wanted to cover with you today, because they are so important. And one of the things is just being mindful when it's happening so that you can just figure out what it is you need to do in the areas that you know that you need to change it up a little bit so that you can start to really see the differences. You may start to feel some looseness in your pants, or you may just see that your skin is glowing. It's like, imagine that. You can get glowing skin without having microdermabrasion and spending hundreds of dollars, because all you did was change up a couple of things that you put in your body every day. All right, you guys, that's all I'm going to leave you with today. I love you and thank you, and I hope that you have your list of what you want to accomplish this year and you're working diligently on them. And remember, if you haven't picked up a copy or pre-ordered the book yet, please do so. You can find it at www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com/book. Not only will you get the book, but you get 4 free bonuses with it. You will get a journal that's printable that you can write down all the steps to the action step questions that are in the book. You get a whole 151 videos and song titles that I've created in a separate website that is just for the listeners of the book as well as those who are involved in the program. You will also get in that same website a shopping guide that I've put together that houses all of the links to the products, programs, and books that I talk about in the book and more. And you get access to a free Facebook community with like-minded folks. So don't hesitate. Pick up a copy today. And while you're at it, grab one for someone that you love that you know is looking to make some changes and have a fulfilling life. All right. Remember to live lovingly, peacefully, happily, successfully, necessarily, and luxuriously. Until the next time.
If you like what you hear, tell someone. If you like what you hear, be a dear and pass it on. Don't forget to stop at our website, www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com, for more tips, tricks, tutorials to live a very necessary and luxurious life.